Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Ejecta, and welcome to the finale of What Remains of Edith Finch. This game has been incredible. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this story ends. I hope you join me, and if you enjoy this, make sure you comment down below. Tell me your favorite part. I'm really curious to know. What an amazing game. Let's get started. Alright, we are going in here. This must have been Lewis's place.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
I wonder what she's trying to imply. Oh, and here's his, what looks like a PlayStation. Wonderland Turbo.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
There's his high school diploma. Orcas Island Regional High School. Oh, alright. That's what Lucas liked to do. Kids, don't do drugs. Alright.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh. Okay, so we have to... We're working at a fish market.
At the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
Oh, it's... I can't reach out and grab that. I don't know.
wander.
Oh, whoa. Oh, look at this. Oh, we're playing a video game here. Uh-oh. I gotta play a game and do this at the same time? This is like that Driving Essentials game. But I had to drive and play a video game.
I asked him to describe it.
We're gonna try to multitask here.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
Okay.
He'd feel his way about.
I'm gonna see how well I can
move. Bats.
Oh, bats! Oh! Hope they can't hurt me. And toads. We gotta catch up here. Oh, whoops. Oh no! We don't want to fall behind. Oh, the fish are coming so fast. There we go, we caught up. Alright, we're catching up. We still have a job to do. Oh, what's this? It's like a dragon.
And things that have not names.
Oh.
He knew it was all in his head.
There's a fish. Oh! I do like salmon, though.
He took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Oh, boy. Okay, so we gotta go up through this, like, red carpet.
But he found something more.
Oh, wow. This looks like a really fun game, too. I'm doing a good job multitasking.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
I'm glad this isn't
I
like
spoke
Dark
with
Souls
his
or
boss.
something.
But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis.
Alright. This is one of the benefits of being a YouTuber. You have to learn how to multitask.
I even encouraged him.
Oh, it's getting bigger too.
It seemed very
It's
promising.
taking up all of our screen here. Pretty soon we're not going to be able to work.
He told me he'd made
Oh,
a
there's
new
that.
friend.
Now we have a companion.
On the edge of a city he named Louis Topia.
Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, we got stuck on the bridge. Grab that fish.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Oh, we caught that one. Yeah, we're good at this.
Then he made musicians.
Very cool.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something.
Okay. All this time I've been clicking my mouse button and I don't have
grew
to.
stronger.
Oh, missed.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
Exactly.
Then
We
one
got
day it
this
struck
down.
him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Can we grab that one? Are we going to be able to grab that big giant whale? No, we got to go up there.
He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Yay, we won. We're mayor of
They begged him
Louistopia.
to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a
Aw.
game for him.
Oh, we have more. Oh, now we're sailing a boat.
Conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
Oh, we don't want to crash.
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
He started drifting away from our reality.
We can do this. We got it.
Minneapolis. Until one day he
Minneapolis.
forgot to go home from the cannery.
Oh no.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Okay. Don't want to crash our ship here.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
Oh, well. Handsome is... Well, we heard rumors of a queen. Handsome, though.
handsome queen.
I guess that's him getting confused here, because it was beautiful prince or handsome queen. Oh, get rid of that fish.
The queen was on her own quest for
Well, the queen is looking for some serpents.
sinister serpents.
Ooh. We're still chopping our fish. We're doing good.
He followed the sound
Oh,
of her.
no. Oh, the sitar.
Electric sitar.
This is so cool. Meanwhile, we're still chopping up fish.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained
Oh, wow.
sound.
Oh, our screen. We're like not at the cannery anymore.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh, there's... Alright, let's We gotta get caught up here. They're doing this on purpose.
But he was so proud of having created it.
Okay. Oh, we're catching up.
In his
There we
own
go.
eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Oh, this is so cool. This is really cool.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
I would.
And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Oh, our fish are just disappearing now.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
We go through this little door. Oh. Where are we now? So we're back at the cannery, obviously. But Lewis, his mind is not there.
Began
I
to forget
think we
the
know which
world we
locker
know.
is ours. Oh, wow.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
That is a lot of fish. So we're like behind ourselves right now.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Do we go up here? Oh no. Oh no.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
We can't go backwards. Oh man.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
But we know this isn't going to end well.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
There's Molly. All right. Looks like we are going up to the Queen.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
This is so
There's only
cool.
one thing left to do.
Something really bad is going to happen here.
Bend down his head.
Oh no. Oh, this is so not cool.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Wow. Oh,
My brother
boy.
was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
That is just so sad. All these problems and like whether it's a curse or what, it's like they tried to help, but man. Locker contents. Oh. It's so sad. And now we know that Edith is
On the way
pregnant.
back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
And that's the broken part of the stairs.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Oh, I'd hope she'd want to make it easier. I wonder if this is our room, that up top.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
There were all the missing posters up front. Edith and Mom. OD. Oh, boy.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
So we're going up to our area.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Here we go.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
So she left us a present.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Oh boy, there's a secret entrance to this room.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
Oh boy. So Edie stayed
That
with
thing
no...
you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Not because of the stories that were dead.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Now we have History of the Finches.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh, we're gonna be able to get to the house.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. when the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Oh no. Okay. We're just gonna keep walking this direction. We were facing it.
I got turned around.
Okay, we have to navigate through the fog.
I started seeing things.
Oh.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Oh wow. What is...
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Oh,
Or
we made it.
maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Yeah, we're pulling back.
I kicked
Oh,
and
no.
screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Oh, we got to see Edie.
The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Oh, wow.
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
This is so cool. We get to control this.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Oh, no. Okay, so we gotta bring our hand
She
over.
got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
Oh, boy.
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Oh, no. Are we gonna be her baby now?
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I
Wow.
hope you'll never see it.
What a way to end the game.
I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh, no. Don't tell me she died during childbirth.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it.
Oh, no.
It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Wow. I have, like, all kinds of goosebumps right now. Wow. Holy crap. I don't know if you can see them, but I'm, like, covered in goosebumps. This was amazing. So sad. Wow. That one hit home. Like, really hard. Wow. The writers of this game are incredible. This really was amazing. And the developers being able to incorporate all of, like, each person had a different element to their story. Man. What an amazing game. I really appreciate all of you for sticking around and watching this. This game really teaches you to value life. Man. I really had no idea that it was going to be like this. And normally when I finish a game, I don't typically let the credits roll. But, man. Oh, boy. Oh, and we got an achievement because we let the credits roll, too. Johan was in charge of the unlockables, so if you let it roll all the way through the credits, you get an achievement. Oh, man. I'm seriously impressed with this game. I can't say it enough. I just wish it didn't take me this long to play. Wow, and even that comic book scene, that was so cool, being able to just walk through the comic book and be in control. And like the baby in the bathtub, playing around on the floor. It's just so tragic, but it's like being able to be the baby and just playing with all that stuff. Wow. And I love that mural on Walter's bedroom with the shark and all of that, and then the scene where Molly, like toward the beginning of the game where we were Molly, that was part 2. Man, changing into all those animals, climbing the tree, flying through the sky, swimming around, and then we turn into that crazy monster. Here's all the playtesters. And I'm happy to say, too, that I didn't experience any glitches or bugs in this game either. And now we're here on the refrigerator. Loving memory of Lewis Finch. And there's Edith, Edie, Dawn, and Lewis. It was the Edith Finch team in the end. Wow. What an incredible story. And then at the end of the game, it lets you go back through and replay a story. So if you want to experience it one more time, or with Lewis's story, you can go back and make different decisions and probably get a different... Not that you're going to get the same outcome, but you'll get a little bit of a different story, different narration. Wow. Well, thank you again for watching this series. I enjoyed playing it, and like my mind has been blown.